You know, it's such a wonderful day walking here in the streets of Rome, right, Z?
It is. It's such a beautiful fountain. What's
Yeah.
this fountain called again?
Oh, this fountain is actually called the Trevi Fountain.
Trevi Fountain.
Yes, it actually is more popularized by the movie, an old movie called Three Coins in a Fountain. You know that?
Sounds familiar.
It's, you know, legend has it
Okay.
that if you throw a coin behind your left shoulder into the fountain,
Into the fountain.
it now guarantees you a return back here in Rome.
I want to go back to Rome.
Okay, let's try it.
No, no.
Try it out.
No.
Why? Why not?
Let's not try it.
I want to go back to Rome.
This
Don't want-
isn't the real Trevi Fountain, though.
It's not?
Did you forget?
Oh my god, I
We're not
forgot. Oh my god, I actually. It looks so real, right?
It does look
looks
so real, and it's one of the most successful paintings that you will see in this beautiful venue, which we will talk about. And speaking of successful, we also have a lot of successful topics, including people and industries here on this show. But let's welcome our viewers first.
Yeah.
Everybody, my name is Zara Bianca Soldua.
And I'm Robert Tan, and this is Brand TV.
I'm Jericho Montemayor, portrait, fashion, and glamour photographer based in Manila, Philippines. Back in 2004, when I graduated philosophy in the University of Santo Tomas, I was looking at the classified ads ng newspaper, hoping na mayroong wanted philosopher, kaso wala. So nakita ko na sumunod na line was wanted photographer. So sabi ko, pareho lang yan, PH, okay na din yan. No, but kidding aside, I started with film back in UST. I was shooting photojournalist style, and then I was also developing my own films. And then I stopped kasi I was also playing for UST. The chemicals were having a bad effect sa lungs ko, sa breathing. So sabi kong ganun, I should stop. And then bumalik na lang siya when I got married. When I had a son, I shifted to digital format na. So that was the time na yung son ko yung unang model ko. And then came a time naman na masyado na siyang mabilis tumakbo. Nahirapan na akong kuhanan. So sabi kong ganun, might as well go back to photography. And then dun na ako nag-start ng fashion ulit. So I started taking pictures ng portraits, fashion, editorials. So that's the start. Oh, funny thing, because back when I shifted to digital format, everybody was into lomography at that time. They were so into it na hindi napapansin yung DSLR back then. Although it was already booming at that time. So sabi ko, if I can actually get the Lomo effect using Photoshop with digital pictures, might as well ganun na lang kasi ang gastos din naman pag pinadevelop mo yung Lomo films eh. So sabi kong ganun, I think it would be a better investment if I go full digital instead of, going with the fad of taking lomography. So, yun, it wasn't a challenge because at that time, sabi ko nga, DSLR was already booming. I was blessed and I was also actually graced by God nga na makasama yung mga groups who are so passionate about digital photography. So nakasama ako sa group, it was Illuminati at that time. And doon we practiced and we take pictures week in, week out. And then we're also blessed na meron kaming studio at that time. So we can get to practice with lights, setting up and everything. Camera functions, camera settings and everything. So I would say it wasn't challenging because yun nga, I was blessed and right timing siya kumbaga. So mas madali. So when we had that Sabbath rule on a Monday, we were able to at least control of our time a bit And as much as we can, kung kaya naman namin i-adjust yung schedule namin for clients, we say na, okay, Monday, medyo hindi kami pwede, ganun. But we see to it that when we use our Monday for work, we should set a particular day during that week to be our Sabbath. Either for time for my wife and my son, or date ko si wife, or minsan play date ko yung son ko, or kami magkasama lagi. So basta on that day, it should be about the family. So yun. Photography these days is very influential. Even in the past, it's very influential in the sense that, again, of course, it's part of media. And unlike film or video or moving pictures, you only convey your message with one frame. So, yung interpretation ng frame mong yon medyo impactful siya in a sense na pwedeng ma-misinterpret ka, or pwede naman na sakto yung meaning, which is actually good. Actually, pwede din siya maging negative or positive in a sense. So, depending on sino yung nakakakita, sino yung viewer mo, nagkakaroon siya ng iba't ibang interpretation. And yun nga, sabi ko nga, it's limited with one frame. Unlike with video, na pwede kang gumamit ng napakahabang video to convey a message. But for a picture, it's just one picture. It's either you hit the point or you miss the point. On a personal level, photography would always be an art, diba? I influence people through photography by showing them or showcasing beauty. Now, kapag ka nakakita ka ng picture at nasabi mo, ay, ang ganda nito. So, what I'm trying to actually bring across sa audience is that if you are already impressed with the beauty of that picture, think of it as just a mere reflection or a speck of a reflection of how beautiful God's creation is. So, kung nagagandahan ka na sa picture na yan, what more? Diba? Kung ano yung kayang i-offer sa'yo ng Diyos in terms of beauty and in terms of His creation. Of course, there will always be positive and negative about photography in terms of the new generation. Number one is, masyado siya na-exploit. And sometimes, even on the news, di ba, nagiging bait, clickbait na siya, which is already losing the essence of photography. On a positive note naman, of course, there will always be people who are sticking to the standards of photography as an art. So they showcase beauty, they showcase things that are positive, things that are uplifting. So I think that with the new generation of photographers, either pro photographers or hobbyists or enthusiasts, I'm happy that most young people are into it because they want to showcase beauty. They want to showcase something positive, and they want to showcase photography as an art. I would be defining success in terms of photography if, number one, ako kasi I'm a relational person. So, first and foremost, if I establish a relationship with the people that I work with, I consider that already as a success because I'm already building network. Not just for work, it can be on a personal level, it can be on a spiritual level. Of course, success for some would be about fame, fortune. That comes along. Ako kasi, I go to the heart of it. I take photography, as I've said, because I'm a relational person. So I'm into it because of the relationship that I establish with people that I get to work with. Models, makeup artists, stylists, directors, and everyone. And I get to share experiences with them. I get to share stories with them. And of course, I'm a Christian, so I also share word or inspirational stories with them. And I think for me, when I get to that level na kung may makatrabaho ako at makilala ko siya in a deeper sense, that for me is already success. My advice for budding photographers or people who would like to start in photography is to set goals. I'm a person who wakes up in the morning na kapag wala akong goal, babalik na lang ako sa pagtulog. When I started with photography, kausap ko yung wife ko, sabi kong ganun, after 2 years, dapat I'm already earning from it. If not, bitawan na natin yung camera. Let's just take this day job that we have, tapos na. After 2 years, I was able to get my first published work. And then sabi kong ganun, after that 2 years, I need to be at this position. So I was able to hit that mark. I missed it by half a year, but still I was able to get it. In terms of, again, going back to sa mga bata, set goals. Always set goals. Don't do things dahil lang trip mo and then bukas sawa ka na. Diba? You can do that while you're young, but then ang tao naman tumatanda. So it's actually good to start at the right mindset of setting goals, that at this point of time, kailangan ito na yung nakuha ko, ito na yung na-achieve ko. If not, may backup plan ba ako? So those things, I hope that kids or young people would actually set goals for themselves. It's a way of challenging yourself, and it's a way of having a sense of accomplishment kapag tinake up mo yung photography.
Now stick around, guys, and don't go changing that channel because Brand TV will be right back.
Actually, there were a total of 18 Korean painters, but we also have our 4 graphic artists who made the designs here.
Goodbye.
Hi guys! Gusto niyo ba kaming makita? You know what to do. Just subscribe lang sa Blade TV.
Nothing's too obscure for the life of a mentee. The difference is jarring. Everything is in a new light. Quit, somebody pinch me. No routine, no struggle, no personal bubbles popped. Cause we purposely crossed the line from the first high down to the last goodbye. That's how you know that you're in for a hell of a ride. Proud to be a